I'm going to have my interview with EnglishDom. So they have 7 questions, and the interview will start now. So I'm going to start the interview. If I will pass, congratulations to me. If not, congratulations to me again. Please introduce yourself, your name, age, country, mother tongue, hobbies, etc. I will only have 1 minute. Okay, we'll start now. Oh, hello everyone. So my name is Maricar Bahay. I am a registered nurse here in the Philippines. I'm 41 years old already, and I am a Filipino. So my mother tongue is Tagalog. However, since here in the Philippines, most of us really speak in English fluently. And about my hobbies, I really love talking to different people since I've been teaching for more than 12 years already. So it is really my passion to communicate with different people, especially foreigners. Now I'm handling business people from Japan, and it's really nice to really have a conversation with them. And that's it. Thank you so much. Okay, next question. Okay, next question. Tell us about your education or international. I do have TOEFL certificate. I do also have a call center. Yeah. Okay, so as what I have mentioned earlier, I am a registered nurse here in the Philippines, and yes, I actually train hundreds of teachers already. That's why I was able to acquire TOEFL certificate, because it is really required for us to have that. And of course, yeah, that's it. And also I had this training before 10 years ago about on how to communicate with clients as a call center. But now I've been training different aspirant ESL teachers and aspirant call center agents. Thank you. Next question. Okay, now let's talk about your teaching experience. How long? Well, as I mentioned earlier, I've been teaching for more than 12 years already as an ESL teacher, both offline and online. So I've taught different nationalities such as Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Korean, and even Russian. And I also handled group classes, which I really love, both offline and online again, because I also work for a multinational or international company, wherein I am usually having group classes for adults. Most of them were actually professionals already. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Next question. Students age. What age groups do you prefer to work with? Do you have experience? Well, yes, of course. So now I am teaching Japanese businessmen, and I've also handled Japanese medical professionals such as doctors, nurses, and pharmacies. Okay, and I am also teaching Chinese professionals, as what I've mentioned earlier, businessmen, managers, doctors as well, different professionals. So it's easy for me, and it's quite easy for me to communicate with them. I really love to talk. I really love to have conversation with them because I'm not only learning. I mean, they're not only learning from me, but I am also learning from them. Thank you. Okay, next question. What teaching method and techniques do you use? Are you familiar with the communicative approach? Okay, so I'm going to give you now my technique as a teacher, why they love me, why there are a lot of students who actually book my class repeatedly, because I have this pattern. Unlike for other teachers, again, different teachers, different techniques. But for me, this is the best way for me to teach my students. First, I have to ask my student to have their self-introduction for me to check their level. Okay, so I do assessment first. And then after that, after my assessment, I explain my rules in my class. Like, for example, they need to listen because listening is very important. This is our input of knowledge. So I have to tell them that they need to listen carefully. Second, I want them to open their mouth, not literally opening their mouth. It means that they really need to talk because this is their chance to talk. And then also last one is they need to ask questions because when they ask questions, it means that they are really interested. And this is one way for them to get to know more about the topic, and they will learn more if they ask questions. And that's it. And then we will have conversation. Okay, that's it. And I usually make the lesson easier and happier. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Okay, past perfect. Okay, so when we say past perfect tense, of course, it already happened from the past, and it is also called it is a verb tense used to talk about actions that were completed before at some point. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Uh, okay, we were shocked to discover that someone had grifted, okay, or sometimes like something that already happened. I turned back the house and saw that someone named that, all right, had to face my front door. Okay, that's it. Oh my goodness. That's it. Wait. Okay, so when we say past perfect tense, it is a verb tense used to talk about actions that were completed before some point in the past. And the perfect tense is for talking about something that happened before something else. Imagine waking up morning and stepping outside to grab the newspaper. Okay, on your way back, You notice a mysterious message crawl across your front door. And then you may say that, oh, I turned back the house and saw that someone named Toodles had to face my front door. That's it. Thank you. Okay, next question. Ah, imagine that you're having with your real student online. You will need to record 5 minutes demo. Okay, 5 minutes demo. Go now, go now. Okay, so hello everyone. Oh, hello there. So my name is Mari Carr. So I'm teacher Mari Carr. So I'll be your teacher for today. And so today, of course, before we start our lesson, I'm going to give you a few instructions before we move on. Okay? So I would like to ask you first, what is your name? Wow. Okay, so Edgar. Your name is Edgar, right? Oh, no, 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 not Edgar. Retake. Prince. Prince. I'm going to change it, Prince. Okay, so hello and good morning, my dear students. So I'm teacher Mari, and I am going to be your teacher for today. So may I ask, what's your name, please? Oh, Prince. Hi, Prince. Oh, how are you today? Oh, good to hear. You're okay. So are you ready now with our lesson? Oh, good to hear that. Okay, so before we start our lesson, of course, you chose that you will have a free talking lesson today. All right, so we are going to discuss different topics. Okay, it's a random topics that we can converse or we can discuss about. So before that, I'm going to give you some instructions that you need to do. Okay, so that you will be able to enhance more of your communication skills. So do not be afraid. Okay, first of all, I would like to ask you to do this. First is you have to listen. So you have to listen carefully, Prince, while I'm talking. Okay, or if I'm trying to explain something, like for example now I am trying to talk. I'm talking right now, and you have to listen for you to be able to get some information from me. Okay, second, before that, I would like to ask you, why do you think listening is important? I already gave you some points, right? Okay. Oh, good. Yeah. So again, listening is very important because this is our input. Okay. Second, I ask my student to open their mouth. Okay. So when we say open your mouth, you need to talk. You need to talk more. Okay. Because this is your chance to communicate with foreigners. This is your chance to improve your spoken English. So you really need to open your mouth. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you, why do you need to open your mouth? Oh, very good. Good job. Okay, next. Again, when we open our mouth, this is one way for us to practice our spoken English, right? As the saying goes, practice makes perfect. Okay, so thank you. And the last one is ask questions. I always tell my students to ask questions. Why? Why do you think you need to ask questions? Why do you need to ask your teachers, your parents, your friends, or your relatives, or sometimes yourself? So why do you think we need to ask questions? Okay, very good. Good job. Yeah, that's right. So if we have, if we ask question, it means that we really want to know something because we don't know everything, right? There are people who are experienced, who are well experienced for them to explain what we need. And this is also our chance to, how to say this? This is our chance to get to know them well. Okay, so again, asking a question is very important. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on. So now let's have now some topics to discuss. I am going to give you some topics for you to learn and for you to remember because you're going to be learning new vocabularies. Because learning English is like learning new words, learning new phrases. Okay, so if you have plenty of vocabularies, you will be able to make good sentences easier. Okay, and then, okay, so let's begin. The first word is English. Okay, so what can you say about English? Wow. Yeah, that's right. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. That's right. And why do you need to learn English?